sprawling contest between these two teams.
No interest in that one from the batter. Willie will be wanting to hone in on a better
KKR versus RCB. Let's ball it.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Beaten on the drive.
Willie with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Shot.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yeah.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
And with that, they're off the mark. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
End of the over. The Knight Riders are 2 for none. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack in the Paddington end.
Shot by Ajinkya Rahane ka.
Nice shot.
4 run मिलेंगे.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already...
Cut! No. Gap nahi dikh raha.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
ये गैप में अरे यार फील्डर के पास ही था.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Mohammad Miraj. Venkatesh Iyer.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Single.
There'll be 1 run here for them. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
भाई क्या फील्डिंग है. 2 रन बचाए. 2 ओवर के बाद 9 रन. Slow start from KKR.
Probably closer than they expected.
7 runs added in that over. The Knight Riders are 9 for none.
ये अच्छा पंच किया लेकिन पीछे फील्डर मौजूद. 1 रन मिलेगा.
Lovely shot. Rocked onto the back foot and pulled away just behind square leg.
Oh, that's out.
Huge shout.
Slow ball भाई काम कर गए.
Very confident with that one.
नहीं भाई आउट है. इसमें चैलेंज का लेना. It's an out.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Shreyas Iyer है. Now batsman.
Mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
अच्छा
Nice
शॉट
shot,
गैप में
runs possible.
तो आराम से मिलेंगे 4 भी मिल सकता है
You can't
मिलेगा
fault
4
that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
भाई एफर्टलेस शॉट जिसको कहते हैं ना ये वो है
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
ये भी अच्छा शॉट है पीछे फील्डर मौजूद है ये रन आसानी से मिलेगा
More decisive running may have gotten them too. You look at that, and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Misses everything.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
सॉरी कट गैप में
Good shot there.
और क्या ये चौका मिलेगा ये भी ओ अच्छी फील्डिंग 3 रन मिलेंगे आसानी से डेविड विली की जो स्लो वेरिएशन थी भाई उसने विकेट निकाली
Probably closer than they expected.
वेंकटेश अय्यर की
End of the over. 9 off it. The Knight Riders are 18 for 1. Here.
लेट कट 1 रन
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
They'll get at least 1.
at least भाई बहुत ही स्लो स्टार्ट
Straight to the fielder.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
अजिंक्य राणे 10 पे 12 और 4 ओवर में लगभग 24 रन भी नहीं मिला अभी तक नो भाई सीधा हाथ में ही है बहुत स्लो स्टार्ट है
Confusion out in the middle, but they've got
लगता
back
है
quickly, no harm
बॉलिंग
done.
बढ़िया हो रही है
Both batters survive.
both batters survived ये अच्छा शॉट है
Great shot.
गैप में 4 रन
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Willie in the Randwick end.
डेविड विली ये शॉट अच्छा है ओ भाई मुझे लगा रोक लेगा
Perfection, a majestic
4 रन
shot.
मिलेंगे
You just cannot
अगर
hit it
पावर प्ले
any
नहीं होता तो
better
शायद
than
आउट भी हो
that.
सकते थे इस बॉल पे
Raced away to the boundary.
बॉलर के सर के ऊपर से
Timing there.
6 रन
The front foot hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Duplessis, don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Collects that
Oh.
as simple as you like inside the ring.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Wow, that's
Nice.
missed a lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
सिंगल बॉल 5 ओवर की नो बच गया नहीं भाई 2 जगह से बचा 2 जगह से पहले कैच छूटने से बच गया फिर रन आउट से ही बच गया मोहम्मद सिराज का तीसरा ओवर और आखिरी ओवर पावर प्ले का नो
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Our mix up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication.
शॉट है भाई शॉट
Placement exquisite.
4 रन देंगे
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. First step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
शॉट है भाई
Time that
6 रन मैक्सिमम
Pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
डॉट बॉल
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
ओह भाई खेलना कहाँ चाह रहा था कहीं का
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes.
मनिंदु हसरंगा
Restrictions are lifted.
न्यू बॉलर
Captain can now put 5 fielders outside
6 और
the
मैं
circle.
50
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
2 की कॉल और 2 मिल जाएंगे
A couple on offer here. Well placed. Should get a single.
वेल प्लेस्ड
Huge appeal.
अपील तो ये लेकिन ओह नाइस नेट पैड थी 2 साउंड थी No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Oh dear, played off. Hint
Get
of
there.
misfortune, and that is out.
थी तो वही क्योंकि यार बॉल तो भारतीय आउट कैसे हुआ पैड पे लग के गई अच्छे फॉर्म में लग रहे थे श्रेयस अय्यर लेकिन जाना पड़ेगा
New batter comes to the
नीतीश
crease.
शर्मा
Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Great shot through the gap.
और रन आसानी से
Good return there, back from the deep. And they're away, and nicely off the mark.
6 runs.
हर्षद पटेल है न्यू बॉलर
Knight Riders are 56 for 2. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack. And with Paddington end.
ओ शॉट है पीछे फील्डर मौजूद है लेकिन
Great work. Didn't look like getting
1 रन
anywhere
मिलेगा
near.
दूसरे रन के लिए भाग गए ओ भाई रिस्की भरा रन था
Forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
अरे भाई मिस कर गए
This is everything.
Didn't hit that well. Very
बाहर
late
की तरफ
playing
तो
that
बोलती
shot.
ना तो इसलिए मिस कर गए नाइस सिंगल शॉट आया
Great shot.
ये
Each
शॉट
one
अच्छा
on
है
offer.
2 रन के लिए फिर से भाग गए हैं भाई, क्या रनिंग कर रहे हैं।
Doesn't beat the infield. Needs to be on
ओह डायरेक्ट होती तो शायद आउट हो जाता। अरे भाई मिस हो गए अभी।
Misses
6 रन आए इस
it
ओवर
with a
से।
short and wide one.
6 runs added in that over. The Knight Riders
हसरंगा
2
दूसरे ओवर
for
में
2.
आए अपने। अरे भाई
Missile ball.
कैसे
Just
मिस
missed
कर
the
दिया
bat
भाई, फुल टॉस मिस कर दी।
in the stumps.
सीरियस एयर थे तो स्कोर थोड़ा बढ़ रहा था अब। और अरे भाई क्या शॉट मारा है,
Any better?
घुमा के दे मारा। 2 रन आसानी से मिलेंगे।
There was a split second to decide which end to throw to, and in the end, it was a poor choice.
सिंगल।
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
ये तो वाइड है।
It looked
That's
like
a wide.
a pretty good delivery, to be honest. The umpire's given it as a wide.
Quick onto that.
ओ भाई
field.
शॉट अच्छा, उससे अच्छी फील्डिंग।
Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
शॉट है भाई।
Right out of the middle of the bat.
6 रन।
Ball's been hit.
उम्मीद नहीं थी कि एकदम ऐसा शॉट आएगा, बीच में सन्नाटा हो गया था, लेकिन क्या पावर है। फ्लिक और 6।
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Great shot through the gap.
अब यहाँ पर आराम से सिंगल डबल। 2 रन मिलेंगे, बहुत बढ़िया।
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
आसानी से सिंगल। अरे गैप में 4 रन मिलेंगे।
A little bit
Beauty.
short, not horribly short. Moves the feet well and the hands even better.
कैच की कॉल, कैच हो जाएगी। जैसे बैट्समैन सेट होता है इतने में विकेट आ जाती है।
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk to too many.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Good
शॉट अच्छा है,
found the gap.
पीछे फील्डर भागते हुए, और ये बहुत बढ़िया फील्डिंग। 2 रन मिलेंगे।
Immediately underway with some runs.
ये गैप में है।
Real beauty.
गजब का
Just
shot.
times it so well.
4 रन मिलेंगे।
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
भाई कैच की कॉल है, और आई थिंक कैच हो जाएगी। नहीं, 6 रन।
Onto it and given the full treatment.
17 runs.
और
over.
हर्षद पटेल का।
Knight Riders 92 for 3.
2 रन
Well, there
मिल
was a
जाएंगे.
split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
भाई दूसरे के लिए भाग गए. अरे बाप रे, बहुत दूर थे भाई. ये तो डायरेक्ट हिट के भरोसे था. अगर डायरेक्ट लगती तो आउट था, नहीं तो बॉलर तो बहुत ही दूर खड़ा था भाई. कभी नहीं पहुंच पाता. एक रन मिलेगा. Oh, it's fun.
Lucky to survive.
Lucky to survive. Catch.
Thick edge. This
Oh,
should be close.
oh,
Make it home, but
भाई
it's
ये
a
आउट
deliberate
कैसे नहीं हुआ?
task
पहले रिप्ले दिखाओ मुझे. रिप्ले दिखाओ.
for
रिप्ले.
run out and-
I want to see a replay. जूम कैसा होता था? जूम कैसा होता था भाई इसमें? हाँ. ओ, बैट पे नीचे लग के गई है.
Nice
Two, two, two,
timing,
two, two, two.
good batting,
Two.
won't get to the boundary.
कीपर को दियो, पहुंच जाएगा.
7 runs added there.
7 रन है ओवर से.
Night Riders, 9 for 3.
99 for 3. Night Riders. अरे भाई, nice bowling.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep
आशा
their
पटेल
head
का
down
तीसरा
now.
ओवर. पिछला ओवर थोड़ा महंगा गया था.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
अरे
Good running.
भाई,
It needed to be as well.
कोई था ही नहीं तो उन्होंने डायरेक्ट
Probably
मारी.
closer than they expected.
बच गया बाल गैप में था वो तो.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
चांस. भाई आउट हो गए. ये बहुत ही बढ़िया विकेट है. फ्री की विकेट लग रहा है लेकिन मिल गई है. बहुत बढ़िया रन आउट हो गए डायरेक्ट. और सैम बिलिंग्स यहाँ पर आउट. हाँ आउट ही है भाई, चिल्ला मत.
An innings that promised much. Really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter. He strides to the net.
अगर वहाँ पर
They will be looking
डायरेक्ट
for
होते तो
another
शायद
quick
पहुँच गए थे, लेकिन डायरेक्ट थी
Just
इसलिए
need
आउट
to
हो गए.
settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
into the gap. Nice shot.
गैप में 2 रन मिलेंगे.
Struck forward
Bowler.
and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
That's the over. Night Riders are 104 for 4. Ahmed, the left armer, is coming on to bowl.
आमिर दायने बैट बॉलर. शॉट है भाई,
Right out of
पहली
the
बॉल पे ही आती. 6 रन.
That was a massive.
And Russell, the muscle.
Brilliant stuff.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. They picked the gap.
ये भी गैप में.
Timing.
Good return back from the deep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Then, but bowlers not going to
Misjudged that
collect
throw
it.
and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out.
Shot,
Super
and I
piece of
think this
timing.
is also 6 maximum.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already,
ये भी गैप में
makes it very easy
4 रन
to
मिलेंगे।
score.
That went
20
all
रन
the way up toward the
आ
grandstand
चुके हैं
for
पहली
four.
इस ओवर
Driven
में।
away nicely.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down. Ease through
अरे
the
सिंगल
field.
21 रन ओवर सा है।
There'll be one run here for them.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, nice fielding.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
बाल बचे वहाँ। ये वाइड है।
That was a tremendous
I think that's a
delivery.
wide.
Through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
शॉट
That's a long way up.
पीछे फील्डर आते हुए 6।
Runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Super shot that.
ये भी गैप में मारा है। पीछे अरे नाइस फील्डिंग भाई। 4 रन बचाए अपनी टीम के लिए। 2 रन बचाए।
14 runs added there. The Knight Riders 139 for 4. Struck it
कैच की
nicely,
कॉल है।
could go to the
लेकिन
boundary.
टाइमिंग फिर भी 4 मिल गया। टाइम था नहीं।
Runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
ये तो 4 है।
To the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
ये तो शॉट है भाई 6। रसल ने बजा दी है सबकी मसल।
A really good 50 partnership.
50 रन की
Two
पार्टनरशिप हो
looking
गई थी जल्दी।
strong, and it's going to take something pretty special to break it up.
एक बार वो दोबारा उठाया पर अब की बार टाइम नहीं किया। एक ही मिलेगा।
Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
15 रन आ चुके हैं अभी तक ओवर से। 15 रन। ओह
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
बोल्ड है भाई। दैट्स अन बोल्ड। एक विकेट जरूर मिली 15 रन के बाद।
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better. This has been a good innings.
New batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
शॉट है भाई। ये तो बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट है। 6 रन।
They're onto it in a flash. Hoisted high into the ground. Brilliant shot for 6.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full.
अरे बाप रे ये क्या खेल दिया। 4 रन मिलेंगे अभी।
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just
अभी तो
inside the
एंड्रे रसल को जहां बॉल डालोगे वहां मारेंगे। 14 बॉल पे 48 रन, सिर्फ 2 रन दूर अपने शतक से।
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
गैप में नहीं।
Collects that one,
अभी 1 रन
simple
और
as you like inside the ring.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
सही किया,
Little bit of
वापस।
confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
एक रन।
Narayan gets off the mark.
Ryan gets the mark.
Yep.
Nice
ये
shot.
50।
Runs possible.
15 बॉल में 50 रन मार के भाई घातक
Really good
बैट्समैन,
innings
घातक।
to bring up the
4
half
छक्के,
century.
4 चौके,
Impressive batting,
16 बॉलों में।
and they'll want to push
मात्र
on
16
from
बॉल।
here.
शॉट पे शॉट मारे हैं एंड्रू रसल, रसल द
Ahmed
मसल।
with a Randwick now.
ये भी गैप में,
Timed that perfectly.
पीछे फील्डर भाग जरूर रहे, 4 मिलना चाहिए था वैसे तो। अच्छी फील्डिंग। Wide, I think wide. That's a wide,
Well,
wide,
that
wide.
one really can't have been wide by much, though.
Finds the
Oh,
edge.
टाइम नहीं कर पाए।
Just threw the shot too early.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
कैच की कॉल है,
With pace. Brilliant timing.
Just
पर
as
कैच
the
हो ही
line
नहीं
was
सकती, वहाँ कोई था ही नहीं।
But that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Russell has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on
3-4
playing
डॉट के बाद में 9 रन अभी तक आ चुके हैं
on its merit.
इस ओवर से, और ये उठाया। अब की बार सीधा प्लेयर के हाथ में, 1 ही रन मिलेगा। 10 रन आ चुके हैं ओवर से। गासा खोल दिया एकदम।
On the
ओह, बॉल।
drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't
शेरफन
lay back on it.
थ्रो फॉरवर्ड आए हैं।
Night Riders are 177.
वेस्ट इंडीज के सामने वेस्ट इंडीज लाओ, यही बैट्स है। ये तो वाइड होनी चाहिए वैसे।
That's a harsh call from the
Idiot.
umpire. I've seen wider than that not called.
खड़े रहो अपनी अपनी जगह। 4 रन मिलेंगे दोबारा।
The moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Caught.
ये आउट हो जाएंगे।
Set there, a brilliant
सॉफ्ट डिसमिसल। टाइम नहीं कर पाया।
Really getting into the tail enders now.
बहुत भयंकर पारी खेल के जा रहे हैं एंड्रू
Not a
रसल।
lot left in this lineup.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this
टीम को
first
जो
one
चाहिए था वो
behind
देके गए हैं, ऐसा नहीं
and
है।
then push on. Couldn't get it through the field.
Nice way to get off the mark.
यहाँ से 200 तो ऐसा आराम से हो जाएंगे मेरे हिसाब से। रसल खड़े तो 220 भी हो जाते।
Sensible decision in the end.
Yep.
Not to
No,
take
no,
that.
no. Yep. No, no, no. Yeah, no.
Drives and misses everything.
They've made
Nice
it.
bowling.
Never have been the chance
पहली
to
बॉल
run
पे
out in the first place.
चौका खाया था, उसके बाद रुथफोर्ड ने वापसी शॉट है
Nicely played.
कवर्स के ऊपर से 4 रन मिलेंगे
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
End of the over, 10 off.
मोहम्मद सिराज हैं
Riders
आखिरी ओवर डालने अपना
7 for 6. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl in the Randwick end.
शॉट भाई शॉट
Right off the meat of the bat.
6 रन पैट कमिंस भी बैटिंग करते हैं
Front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well, that would have been a very risky.
Yep,
one.
no,
The
no.
right call was made in the end.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
शॉट है भाई
Misses that for
शॉट है
4.
भाई शॉट है भाई 6
Indian flair to
इज
that.
इट अ 6
Everything was
Four.
right about it. The footwork to get back and then the back coming through the ball beautifully.
Adds that away.
यार ये वाइड जाती वैसे तो पर मैंने छेड़ दी बॉल को भी छेड़ दिया मैंने
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
shouldn't have touched the ball
Big edge. End of the over.
और 10 रन पूरे हो
30
चुके
runs
हैं
coming from it.
KKR के
Night Riders 200 for 6. Plenty of wickets in hand coming into the final over. May as well go for broke.
4 रन मिलेंगे
Fired straight back at the bowler and running away for 4.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
2 रन चुरा लेंगे आप आसानी से
Beat the infield. There's a chance if this hits.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Could be close.
सिंगल भी चुरा लिया
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery and the batter is all at sea.
Beats
Gap
the
में?
cover fielder. Nice
गैप
shot.
में है तो शायद चौका भी मिल
Found it
जाएगा
with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Duplessis, don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
तो 212 का पहुंचा दे टारगेट अभी भी शॉट मारा है लेकिन पीछे फील्डर मौजूद है तो
That's
1
great
रन तो आसानी से
fielding.
मिलेगा
That ball was
दूसरे के लिए भागे हैं लेकिन मना किया
Well, the communication's not
Those
great
sort
between
of-
these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for second. In the end, a good
yes do it man
decision not to go through with it.
And the innings comes to an end. The Royal Challengers will need 214 runs.
Yep.
First ball, and that'll go all the way to the boundary.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Right on.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yes.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Massive edge.
Keeper.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Good return there, back from the deep. Immediately underway with some runs.
16 runs added there. The Royal Challengers are 16 for none. The right arm is coming to bowl and the Paddington end.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Right on.
Middle
Yes.
that one. Great timing. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Thick edge.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Ballers in.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
End of the over, 2 runs added. The Royal Challengers are 18 for 1. The right arm is coming into the attack in the Randwick end.
Yep.
Strays onto leg and glanced it sweetly. Might just get to the boundary rope.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Waiting. Yep.
Picked the shorter ball and great footwork. Gets back and worked that really well into the gap for 4.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep. Wait on.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Yep.
Huge edge.
Keeper's in.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
Catch it! Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
It was lovely footwork. A great shot, a glorious shot actually to get back and play it like that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Waiting.
10 runs added there. The Royal Challengers are 38 for 1.
Good cricket all round, good delivery, timed well, but straight to the fielder.
Confident appeal. Could it be? Considering a review for this one, don't think they should waste it. It really looked out to me.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Nothing wrong with the impact. Would it hit the wickets though?
Brilliant decision to review. They bat on. That's off the middle of the bat.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, race to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Waiting. Yep.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Timed that perfectly.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Strong appeal. Good pickup, big chance.
Yep.
Edged it.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and we want to show everyone their strength. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. Got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. First step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Waiting.
Brilliant diving stop.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
End of the over. Time for a little bit more freedom in the field. Night Riders are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
Yep.
Big edge!
Yep.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yeah.
Edge. Keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off. That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Great shot. Great timing.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.